Narito pa rin tayo sa programang Kwentuhang Pets at iba pa ng DZUP 1602 AM. Gusto ko lamang batiin ang ating kaibigan na si Greg na siyang bagong shelter manager ng Animal Kingdom Foundation sa Tarlac. Magandang hapon, Greg. At sa mga kasama mo dyan na nagmamahal at nag-aalaga sa mga asong na-rescue mula sa dog meat trade.
I'd like to say hi to Guide Ray, si Kit Kat, and the babies. Nandyan sila kanina when I came into the Plaridel. Nandyan sila sa harap. At, you know, Chris, last week we were talking about caves and we had si Anson at saka si Ophel dito from Paubi. Oo. And di ba we were talking about the caves?
Mhm.
O yung guide pala sa media center was listening. I think he listens to all the programs here. At ang sabi niya sa akin, talagang malaki ang tulong ng cave sa kanila at inaalagaan nilang mga ito. Oo.
Okay.
Siya si guide Maumen Kuli.
Sa
Yan.
Maguindanao.
Taga
Diba sabi mo,
Maguindanao
taga
siya.
Maguindanao.
Yes.
Oo.
So,
Oo, maganda yung topic na yun. And I'd like to acknowledge also, we have a new intern who did some pretty hard work. She downloaded a lot of songs. Sa kanya galing itong song na Who Let the Dogs Out. I don't know what the lyrics are, but at least napasayaw tayo.
Oo, alam mo, there was a toss-up between that song and Ben, di ba?
Oo.
Medyo malungkot yung Ben. Kaya,
Oo, but anyway, good work, Ron. And Ron is also going to read for us now. Meron siyang mga ginawa na news, no? Para sa ating segment na Animals in the News.
Great.
Go, Ron!
Yes, hello ma'am. Okay. Pop singer na si Kesha at rock veteran na si Iggy Pop kumontra sa seal hunting sa Canada. Kasali na rin sa kampanya laban sa seal hunting sa Canada ang pop singer na si Kesha at ang rock veteran na si Iggy Pop. Ayon sa People for the Ethical Treatment for Animals o PETA, nais nilang palawakin ang panawagan sa buong mundo laban sa seal hunting, lalo na sa mga kabataan. Ang seal hunting ay pinakalaganap sa Canada, kung saan pinapatay ang libo-libong mga sea lions para sa kanilang pelt o balat na material sa fur coats. Gayunpaman, mismong ang gobyerno ng Canada ay dinidepensahan ng komersyong ito sa kabila ng kabi-kabilang protesta mula sa mga animal rights groups. Daan-daang aso sa China na iligtas mula sa pagkatay sa tulong ng internet. Nailigtas ng isang lalaki sa China ang daan-daang aso mula sa pagkatay sa pamamagitan ng paghingi ng tulong sa mga animal lovers sa isang microblogging site. Hinarangan niya ang isang truck pagkatapos makita ang mga asong laman nito at nananawagan siya sa Weibo, isang microblogging site na sikat sa China at katulad ng Twitter. Mahigit 200 tao ang rumisponde at humarang din sa truck na kinalalagyan ng mga aso. Napalaya ang mga aso matapos ang 15 oras na negosasyon pagkatapos magbayad ng $17,000. Gayunpaman, kalat na kalat pa rin sa China ang pagkatay sa mga aso, kung saan sikat na nilalaga ang mga laman ng aso at binibenta sa maraming kainan sa China. Dito sa Pilipinas, matagal nang ipinagbawal ang pagkatay at pagkain ng karne ng aso. Pagkakaroon ng alagang aso na pipintong iban sa Iran. Iminumungkahi ng mga mambabatas sa Iran na ipagbawal na ang pagkakaroon ng mga alagang aso. Hindi ito ang unang pagkakataon na itinuturing na krimen ang pag-aalaga ng aso. Noong nakaraang dekada ay hinuhuli at inaagaw ng mga pulis ang mga aso mula sa kanilang may-ari. Sa tradisyong Islam ng Iran ay hindi ginagawang pets ang mga aso dahil ito raw ay unclean animals o maruruming hayop. Pero dahil na rin sa pagpasok ng kanluraning kultura na siyang tinututulan ng mga mambabatas, ay naging karaniwan na rin ang pag-aalaga ng mga aso sa mga mayayamang Iranian at mga tagalungsod. Ayon sa panukalang batas ay kukunin ang mga aso sa kanilang mga amo at pagmumultahin ng $100 hanggang $500. Ngunit walang sinabi kung ano ang kahihinatnan ng mga nahuling aso. Tambucho killing sa mga asong kalye patuloy pa rin. Muling pinapayagan ang tambucho killing sa mga asong kalye. Matatanda ang ipinagbawal noong taong 2010 ang tambucho killing dahil marami ang tutol dito. Noong Agosto 2010 ay nagbotohan sa Committee on Animal Welfare o CAW kung ipagpapatuloy o hindi ang ganitong klaseng pagpatay sa mga asong kalye at napagkasundo ang itigil na ito. Dahil dito, tiwala ang mga animal welfare groups na tapos na ang tambucho killing, ngunit napag-alamang inantala ng 8 buwan ng Bureau of Animal Industry Animal Welfare Division o BAI-AWD ang pagpapadala ng mga nasabing dokumento kay Agriculture Secretary Proceso Alcala. Nagpatawag muli ng botohan ang BAI-AWD noong nakarang linggo at napagkasundo ang ipagpapatuloy pa rin ang Tambucho killing. Para sa Kwentuhang Pets Animal News, ito si Ron Rolyorata.
Oo, nako, very relevant yung binasa ng news ni Ron. Salamat, Ron.
Right.
At tamang-tama kasi guest natin ngayon si Luis Buenaflor, ang Director for Operations and External Affairs ng Animal Kingdom Foundation. Magandang hapon sa iyo, Luis.
Good afternoon.
Mabuti na lang. Akala namin, takot kami, hindi ka dumating.
Ano lang siguro ako kasi medyo may konting traffic sa Pilcoa. So,
Kasi, di ba, medyo raging issue to. So, we wanted to hear from someone who knows firsthand all about the issue. Kasi, just for the record, no, we tried to set up an interview with Dr. Efren Nuestro, the Director of Bureau of Animal Industry of the Department of Agriculture. Pumayag sana siya, but later on he called and said he had to go out of town with the secretary. So, pinasa niya kay Dr. Angel Mateo. But napakahirap palang tumawag dyan kay Dr. Angel Mateo. He doesn't answer his text. He doesn't answer his phone.
He's only available if he needs you.
Ganun ba?
Yeah. He all of a sudden, you'd be surprised kung may kailangan yan sa'yo. Tatawagan ka. You know, he'd call you. But if you have, you want to talk to him, you want to meet with him, it's really difficult.
That's not good for a government official. Diba?
Yes, definitely.
Oo, government officials are mandated to
be at their desk.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what else happened?
I called his secretary, spoke to his secretary. The secretary said, we'll call you back. She will talk to him daw kasi he was in a meeting daw, but she never called or texted me back. But anyway, they cannot say we didn't try. No, we tried to.
He knows that there will be someone from animal welfare groups together with him.
No, hindi ko pa nasabi.
Kasi kung if the case is na mayroon siyang na let's say people on the opposite side of the issue, usually hindi yan pupunta kasi particularly this issue of the Tambucho murders.
Right.
Kasi he will have a hard time defending himself.
So, murder na.
Murder na? Yeah, it's my first time to hear that.
There's no other word to describe it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
We'll understand.
We gave them the chance, no? At least then I called up the press officer again and I said, sayang, this was a chance for government to explain, pero they're not calling back. But I also tried to call up. I did. I was able to speak to Dr. Carlo Gicana of the UP Veterinary Hospital.
We had him here sometime back, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And he's the new director. Have you met him, Luis?
I think he was there during the
deliberations.
How would you call this? The railroading of turning over and he voted for Tambucho.
Di ba? Malot, sinabi ko sa'yo, this guy, Luis, doesn't mince words talaga.
He voted for Tambucho. I was surprised, he's supposed to be an educated man, being a graduate of UP. Likewise for Mateo, Angel Mateo is also an alumni of UP, but they seem to act like idiots.
Wait, to be fair to Dr. Carlo, let me just quote, kasi I wrote down what he told me on the phone. Ang sabi niya, we should all be united in forwarding animal welfare in the country, but we need to strike a balance. We need some time to allow the LGUs, or the local government units, to comply and to come out with the guidelines. I think he's talking about the IRR guidelines, implementing rules and regulations.
That's a lot of bullshit what he's saying. If I can use the word. Well, I used it on air. That's a lot of crap. Okay. Because they refuse to change. They want to use the Tambucho because it's cheap, they say, and it's easy because you don't need to be a rocket scientist to be able to do that. All you have to do is just point the exhaust of the vehicle anywhere to a box, and you suffocate the dogs to death. So they don't want to change. They don't want to look for alternatives. So what makes this whole thing ironic is that it's the Committee on Animal Welfare that is pushing for the Tambucho to be used. when the tambucho, if you have actually seen how they do it, is probably, for lack of any other parallel, would be like Auschwitz or Dachau.
Okay.
You know, during the gassing of the Nazis of the Jews.
That's right.
It's as cruel as that.
Mhm.
So the dogs, because probably these people have been seeing a lot of movies wherein, you know, the lovers get trapped, or the lovers fall asleep inside a car, an air-conditioned car, while the engine is going is on, and they just fell asleep and they die.
Yeah.
That's the romantic notion of the carbon monoxide gassing.
Wala
But
yung
that's not the
gasping.
case.
Uh-huh.
Because in the exhaust from the vehicles is at best only 5% carbon monoxide.
Mhm.
The rest are so many different materials, and the dogs are not put to sleep.
Ano
They are
nangyayari sa
suffocated
kanila?
to death.
For the sake
Benefit
of our
of those,
listeners,
yes.
paki-describe kung ano
Okay.
nangyayari. Paano ginagawa ito?
There's a steel box.
Okay.
A steel box that is supposed to be airtight, and then there's some kind of either it's a hole or there's a tube wherein they would insert the
The tube into
exhaust.
the hall, yeah.
The exhaust of the vehicle. You know, it's a box, and then there's protruding is either a hose or a tube wherein it would fit the exhaust of a vehicle. The vehicle backs down, and then they fit the tube. Once
Okay.
it's done, they now put the dogs inside. Once let's minimum probably 20 dogs.
Okay.
At a time.
They fit the exhaust of the car into that hole.
So that
in the box.
the exhaust fumes will go inside the box.
Okay. Do they turn on the engine already?
Yes, of course,
by
of
this
course.
time?
No, not yet.
All right.
So once the dogs are there, the box probably can fit